welcome to this tutorial from worksforweb.com. So today we're going to be looking at some of the first steps you can take to start customizing iAuto right out of the box just after you've installed it. So first, let's talk about how to choose your own theme or to create a new one and be able to modify it. So first of all, you're going to come under Site Layout, go to Themes, and then you're going to see you've got some basic themes already put in here. So you can say Make Current, and that'll automatically switch you over to a new color scheme. You can click Front End, and you can see here, now we've got a different theme. So you can also modify a theme by coming up here, making a new theme, and choosing its parent theme, say Create. And now you've got the option of editing its design.css, and you can start adding things here and making changes. More about this is covered in a different how-to video. Okay, next we're going to talk about how to change the logo for your website. And to do that, you're going to need to connect via your FTP software to your site. So go ahead and pull up your FTP of choice. You're going to want to navigate from the main section. You're going to want to go to Modules, then Main, then Apps. Then you're going to want to go to Front End or Mobile Front End if you'd like to change the logo for the mobile version. So Front End, Templates, Files, and then down here you'll see a file called logo.png. If you simply upload a new image file with the same name, logo.png, it will automatically update and change your logo to whatever you want. Next, you're going to want to choose a name for your website. So the name will be visible in both the header of the browser and will be referenced by search engines. So the name will appear up here in any user's browser window, and this is also what search engines like Google and the like will use to search for your site. So you can set that under System Configuration, Custom Settings. Down here you've got Site Name. You just click on Edit, and that would let you change it. After that, you're going to want to set the picture settings for your general auto listings. So if you come under System Configuration and then System Settings, under this General tab, which you can toggle, you've got the listing pictures. So you can set the full listing picture's width and height, and that will be the full image that a user sees. And then you can also set the listing's thumbnails width and height, which will be the smaller version that they see in a preview. Next, you can set up the favicon for your website. So a favicon is what shows up here in this little box in your browser window, and it can also appear here in the URL bar. So if you look at a website like Facebook, which has a favicon set, you can see it appears right here. And it'll also show up in a user's bookmarks list. So to set the favicon, you'll want to upload the file called favicon.ico to the root folder of your site, and that'll automatically put it there. Next, you can edit some of the basic info on your website, like the About Us section, any recent news, or any polls you might have. So all of this is managed under the Content Management tab in the admin panel. So to talk about the About page, you'll just come here to About, hit Edit, and then it'll pull up this sample page, and you can edit all the information here. To edit any polls, you can add a new question, or you can edit and work on an existing question. And to edit any news, you'd come over here to this section named News, hit Edit, and then you've got several different news stories here. So you can either add a new article or edit any of the existing ones. So next, let's talk about how to edit the footer section of your website. So all of that About Us and contact information are default parts of the footer section of your website. You can edit that by coming to Site Layout, Page Templates, and then scroll down until you see Page Parts, Footer Block, TPL. And of course, on a default theme, you cannot edit, but if you had a custom theme, you would be able to edit this CSS here and change the content to whatever you'd like. So next, let's talk about how to set up the Google API key so that Google Maps will properly display on your website. You're going to want to come under System Configuration and System Settings, click on the General tab, and then scroll down to the Miscellaneous section. You'll click on this link, sign up for the Google Maps API, and then sign in with your Google account. You'll follow through these directions, then you'll copy and then paste that Google Maps API into Works4Web. And now you see the information is stored, and Google Maps will now display properly on your website. Okay, so last thing we're going to do that goes along with the Google Maps is we're going to come to Language and Regional Settings, and we're going to set our radius search unit. So depending on which country you're in, you're going to want to choose the unit of measure that more people will be familiar with. So you can set it to miles or kilometers and hit save. Alright, that's all for this first video on the initial iAuto setup. To continue on, please check out our next video where we'll be talking about how to set up various social media features and how to deal with foreign languages and regions, such as adding new languages and translating currencies. Thanks for watching!